Has the damage been done? Has Benoit been telling him no? The answer's quick. Running back elbow right in the jaw. Look at the left.
Oh, see, you got that good. You got that kicking in the Wi-Fi.
Hold on. Stoking Benoit. Spinebuster. And here it comes. The most electrifying element.
Oh.
The next doesn't see it. The next big thing. And now watch these Lester. And lock and Lester. Face to face.
Oh.
They're going to get it on.
So what you want to do, bro?
This is the main event for SummerSlam. The eyes of Lester. The eyes of the undisputed champion. Behind Benoit. Benoit taking advantage.
Speed.
Benoit ever the opportunist. Don't turn your back on a rabid rivalry. Again, Brock Lesnar gives Chris Benoit an advantage in a match against The Rock. Again, singling out the shoulder, the joint of the shoulder. Wanting to wear them around the crossface. Benoit's locked it in. The crossface locked in. The Rock tapped the crossface 2 weeks ago. No, the Rock tapped again tonight. Here it is, deja vu. Just like the scene. The eyes locked in on Brock. And Benoit locking in that crossface. Lesnar and the Rock. Their eyes locked. The Rock struggling. Runs all the way to the ropes. Can he get there? Rock's gonna tap again, but he's gonna rope. The Rock just shy of the head. He's gonna tap. The Rock struggling. Benoit knocking in the crossface. The signs of Benoit letting up. Benoit will win this match with Rock. He's done. The Rock appears to be fading. Oh, look. The eyes. It's a fourth quarter run. Suck it up. The Rock rolling. Desperately. Get to the ropes. The Rock get to the ropes. Lesnar doesn't believe it. Unless it's furious. Shows Benoit. Benoit can't believe it either as he goes to work on the Rock.
You move as quicker than the Wi-Fi, bro.
A shot the Rock. Got to the
Alright, man. We got Rock vs Chris Part 1 on SMACKDOwn. Let's see what's happening. See what this is about.
matchup. This is about
The look on the both of their faces is too funny.
Sports entertainment today, right here on SmackDown. The undisputed champion, The Rock, the Intercontinental champion, Chris Benoit.
If I was a girl that took a third.
Looking at The Rock, visualizing The Rock squealing in the crossface. Sure, this is a non-title matchup, but for Chris Benoit, if he could make The Rock tap for the second time in 2 weeks, what would that do to the Rabid Wolverine standing here in the WWE? The acclaim, the distraction of Brock Lesnar, releasing The Rock tap to Chris Benoit. I believe Benoit thinks he has something to prove here tonight, that he can make The Rock tap on his own. He is methodical. He will wear you down with Chris Benoit. He's not quite as explosive as The Rock, but he'll wear you down in a heartbeat if Benoit begins to do it here. Chris Benoit got a great round of time.
They're moving faster than The Rock out there.
Keep on taking
Rock out moving so slow.
with the knee right in the back of the head of Benoit. Rock had the knee there, but these fans are electric here tonight. Can you imagine what it's going to be like at the sold-out Nassau Coliseum in 10 days when The Rock, the most popular undisputed champion of all time, takes on the rookie monster and the perhaps unbeatable Brock Lesnar. Perhaps the most emotional SummerSlam ever. Absolutely. In 10 days. I agree with you on that, Bo. Big time emotion. Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, 4 years hasn't been in the ring, is going to go against the game? I got to doubt that. Triple H, the man, playing Shawn Michaels is well as washed up. And look at this. SummerSlam will be off the hook, as is this match already with Benoit and The Rock. Rock ripped into the ropes, and Chris Benoit telegraphed. You don't see Benoit do that often, telegraphing a move like that. Benoit's extremely technically sound. The Rock caught Benoit in.
Oh. Is that the video? Why is it moving like
SmackDown. Why? Well, he defected with Eddie Guerrero, and both of them said because the competition is better on SmackDown. There ain't no love lost between them.
Somebody DVR player must have been messed up. They recorded this. Trying to keep freezing.
Benoit hates it. This crowd all keyed up in Seattle, but Benoit beginning to methodically pick apart the undisputed champion. Benoit, former WWE Tag Champ, former WCW Champion, WCW Tag Champ. Benoit has won a lot of titles in his career. Intercontinental Champion. The Edmonton, Alberta, Canada native is taking it to the Brahma Bull in this matchup. And again, quickly on the backbreaker of the Brahma Bull. Quickly a duck, quickly a leg, and a stick out by The Rock after 2. Benoit trained on the Stu Hart has been well documented at the dungeon in Calgary. Benoit, for years,
what a rough ball of double
with
hand, bro.
aggressive intensity. That vicious streak coming out of the Edmonton native. Those chops will weigh you down. Benoit can bring it. Rock wants it. Benoit will bring it. Chops like electricity.
Flying pants in the trunk.
You gotta tell me, you get in the ring with Chris Benoit. It is all about aggression, as you say. Benoit does not stop staying on top of you. Just when you want to get a breather, he's on you. Yeah, I know we said this about Eddie Guerrero earlier on. It's the same thing with Benoit. He's never any wasted motion. Explosiveness of The Rock, as you pointed out, he's exemplifying it right now with Chris Benoit. And Benoit reversing, block, it's underneath, shot to the midsection. Nice belly to belly. Outside leg of Benoit, who gets the shoulder up. You're not going to get the Intercontinental Champion that easily. The Rock, though, tough as hell. Played defensive tackle at University of Miami. Yeah, but how fired up, how emotional was The Rock in that interview earlier on? He realizes what lies ahead over the next 10 days for the Brahma Bull. Well, into the corner goes The Rock. Chris Benoit. German suplex. The Rock. Landing on the back of his head. His hands on the it's a hat trick by Chris Benoit. There it is. German suplex.
Are you going for a Bravo?
Goes for fall. Wearing down the undisputed champion.
You going for single?
Here's the
pin.
Oh. And Rock just gets him up. Wow. 5 times The Rock had his brains rattled by those German suplexes. Oh, you gotta wonder, Chris Benoit's no secret, came back from neck surgery. What did that bridge do? Come on, get out of the box. What kind of effect did that bridge have on that neck of Benoit? The fans trying to will the ever-resilient Rock. The arms are locked in. Look at the face of pain for the Brahma Bull. Chris Benoit's got that arm bar locked in one position, arm modified like a forearm across his neck. He's weakening the arm of the crossface. That's why Benoit wants a hook later on in this matchup. Well, of course, that is Benoit's bread and butter move, the crossface, which already got the Rock to tap out 2 weeks ago. And Benoit vowed to make the Rock tap tonight. Well, Benoit's on the way to getting it right. No doubt that the Rock ever with that fight, loaded with pride is coming back. Yeah, the never say die attitude of the Brahma Bull, the undisputed champion. Right hands to Benoit. Benoit misses left hand. Landed Benoit.
Wow. Oh, okay. That's part 1. Let's go to part 2. Hopefully it doesn't freeze as much, but I don't know who recorded the video. Whoever put that in their DVR, they freaked it up a little bit, but hey, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Alright, part 2, here we go. Hopefully less buffering.
Not enough to go for a cover here.
No stop.
Brahma Bull is spent. Came back with that big time DDT. He's making cover. There's a lock. The leg rock up the leg. Cover by the Rock. Manages to hook the leg. Benoit just gets the shoulder up. Rock is worn down, man. Rock is worn down. Those Germans took a lot out of him. Benoit looks worse for wear too. 5 German suplexes from Chris Benoit to the Rock. Who will be the first to their feet? Who will round the momentum in this matchup? See Benoit hold his neck. That DDT might have put a little stinger in the neck of Benoit. We don't know. Rock to his feet, favoring that left shoulder. Chris Benoit. Benoit might have played a puzzle. Benoit hopes to make a major statement.
What's up?
Almost into the Rock bar.
Back elbows
fighting after the
DDT of his arm.
What a DDT. 2 of the greatest athletes in the world today turning it up in this matchup. You can only see Benoit versus Rock in a match of this quality. And Chris Benoit is making his move. Chris Benoit goes to the top rope.
He's dropping it in the rough line.
He's going for a headbutt. First time since Benoit's surgery.
Here we go.
The headbutt. Benoit made that headbutt a staple of his repertoire before he injured his neck. Went to it for the first time tonight since he's been back and connected. And will that be the death blow? 2, 3, jeez! Benoit put Roller along with the headbutt. How the hell did the Rock kick out? There you see the humongous risk by Benoit. A risk that paid him.
That must be the main character in the story.
Rock loaded with intestinal fortitude, guts, the Rock, the will to win. That's why he's the undisputed champion.
Yeah, thank you.
The referee begins the count. Men have to be to their feet before the count of 10, or there will be a draw in this match. Neither men want a draw, and I'm sure the fans in Seattle will want a draw. The Rock started to his feet in the course of the most crucial 10 days in his career. Rocks up, Benoit's up. Off the chin of Benoit. Beautiful right hand.
Oh, block. Oh.
He's pulling.
Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Oh, he knew. Corkscrew. Into the sharpshooter. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's hurt. You can hear the pain. Benoit screaming. Get to the rope.
Chris Benoit makes it to the ropes and the Rock's got to unlock the sharpshooter. Tremendous match sense and toughness by Chris Benoit. But as the damage been done, as Benoit been telling him,
look at the speed.
Running back elbow right in the jaw. Look at the Rock.
Oh shoot.
The speed of the Rock. The Rock.
Arm buster. I ain't gotta do that. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I thought I said Ninja Turtle. Oh shoot! Watch out! Oh shoot! He's too strong.
This is it. This is the main event for SummerSlam.
He's too strong.
The eyes of Lesnar.
Just walk away. He's too strong.
Undisputed champion.
He said, I don't care about none of that. I'll fight him anyway.
Oh, from behind Benoit. Benoit taking
Chris got
advantage.
speed.
Benoit ever the opportunity. Don't turn your back on a rabid rivalry. Again, Rock Lesnar gives Chris Benoit an advantage in a match against the Rock.
He's ugly.
Singling out the shoulder. The joint of the shoulder. Wanting to wear down around the crossface. Benoit. Benoit's locked it in. The crossface locked in. The Rock tapped the crossface 2 weeks ago. No, the Rock tapped again today. Here it is, deja vu. Just like we see, the eyes locked in on Rock. And Benoit locked it in there.
Benoit was screaming in pain. He breathing in pain. He's like,
The Rock struggling. Rock struggling to the ropes. Can he get there? Rock's gonna tap again, but he's gonna win. The Rock just shy of the ropes. He's gonna tap. The Rock struggling.
he's so close.
The signs of Benoit letting up. Benoit will win this match.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, look, the eyes. So fourth quarter, suck it up. The Rock throwing desperately. Get to the rope. The Rock get to the rope. Lesnar doesn't believe it. Unless it's furious.
Well, looking like he lost a bet, man.
Benoit can't believe it either as he goes to work on the Rock's injured shoulder. A shot the Rock. Got to the rope.
Hey, what happened? Wait, it happened too fast. What happened? What happened? Whoa, what happened, man? It moved so fast. Come on, man. Look at that. I don't know what happened. It moved too fast.
So fourth quarter Rock, suck it up. The Rock throwing desperately.
I don't know what Wi-Fi freaking out there. What the heck is going on? It moved so fast, I didn't even see what the hell happened.
Benoit can't believe it either as he goes to work on the Rock's injured shoulder. A shot the Rock. Got to the
Big hand.
Here's the cover.
No. Yeah.
He's bleeding a bit on his nose and jump. Look at the look on his face. He's like, that's the end of that, man. Oh man. Hey, no need to keep playing. Hold on. Had to do that like that. The jump was tripping. Hold on. Okay. All right. Well, I fill these up in here. First off, we got the Philippians 4:13. And it says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. You know how I go. I leave you with a verse or two, like I always do. And this one is powerful, like they all are. We got another one. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So, no matter if they're 300 pounds of muscle, 350, 360, 370, have no fear, because the Lord is here. You can be cautious, though. Move with caution. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get out there and throw hands with somebody that got an 8-foot, what they call that jump? I forget what they call it. The people have really long reach. I forget what they call that. And of course, wait, is one missing? Thought I had another one. I guess I just had those two. Philippians and Isaiah. Can't be afraid of him, man. Wait, did I not have another one? I know I'm not tripping. I had another verse. I probably lost it. It says something about don't fear man, and that you're better off fearing the Lord. Which is true. Because man can destroy body, but the Lord can destroy soul. You know what I'm saying? Something much more powerful than the Soul Reaver blade. You know what I'm saying? And we have this one right here. Very important. Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. And no one comes to the Father except through me. The only way. You know what I'm saying? You can gain all the strength in the world, all the power in the world, all the muscles in the world, all the testosterone in the world. You cannot reach the Father. Only through the Son. You know, I know Nimrod thought he could do it. King Nimrod. He thought, oh man, all this power, all this fame I have, all these people that follow my orders, and they do everything I tell them to do. He had slaves, had all kind of junk. He basically ruled the world at that point. You know, it's somewhere in the book of Genesis, but I forget where. I think it's explained further in the book of Joshua. Is that the right book? One of those books. I forgot. King Nimrod thought he was that man. You know, and he was that guy. He was undefeated. You know, he was the first guy to accomplish a one world government, a one world order. I guess you call that one the old world order, right? The old war. I mean, the old world war. Ugh, I'm freaking up my words. I'm not used to saying that. I'm used to saying new world order. See how that came out easy? I'm used to saying, I'm not used to saying old world order. But basically, that's what that was. The old world order. Yeah. My man ran it all. But he forgot one thing. That he was not the Most High. He wasn't even an angel of the Most High. Not even close to the heavens. So that's why he built that tower. Kind of like this picture in the background here. This kind of look like the Tower of Babel. See this picture here? That's behind me. But that's not that. That's just a coliseum that people do battle in. Yeah. But much higher than that. I think that job was up in the clouds. He's trying to build it to heaven. You know the story, though. He's trying to build it up to heaven so he can conquer heaven. You know, because he was a big-time warrior. You know what I'm saying? Dang near invincible. You know what I'm saying? But he still was stopped. In the end, he was stopped. The whole tower fell. Everybody was separated. Because at that time, they also had one world language. A one world language. Now today we have countless languages. Countless. We have new one. Well, I ain't gonna say newer ones, but we have newer dialects. See, my dialect of English. Some people can't understand it. Some can. I don't know what you call mine. You know, some people may say, man, what is that? Ebonics? Heck no, I don't speak no Ebonics, man. I speak major look. That's what I speak. See, you don't even know what the heck I just said. See, that's just the name of that. But anyways. So final one I leave you with. John 3:36. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life. Whoever does not obey the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God remains on him. As simple as that. So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. That's a heck of a match. I thought Chris had him, but then Chris got dropped because they both got a bit distracted. It happens. It happens. Yeah. Peace be upon you all, and blessings.